2014 was a quiet year for tornadoes in Oklahoma. Only 16 tornadoes touched down in the state, setting a record for the lowest number of tornadoes during the year. But Oklahoma is not immune to violent weather, and weather experts from around the nation gathered in Oklahoma City this week to share information on lessening the devastation from these dangerous storms.
This is a tornado emergency from Morning.
It is getting bigger. I mean, it is rapidly getting bigger.
Oklahomans are accustomed to seeing tornadoes in the spring, thanks to the state's location in the middle of Tornado Alley. While 2014 may have been unusual in terms of the low number of tornadoes, no one who attended the 4th Annual Tornado Summit in Oklahoma City thinks we're out of the woods in terms of violent weather. National Weather Service Warning Coordination meteorologist Rick Smith says everyone remembers the last time Oklahoma suffered a deadly outbreak.
We're still talking about the May 2013 tornadoes. How did buildings perform? How do we build better buildings to withstand the tornadoes that are yet to come?
The May 2013 storms killed dozens of people and cut a wide swath of destruction through the city, prompting officials in Moore to adopt an enhanced building code. Chris Ramsayer is the director of the Donald E. Fear Structural Engineering Laboratory at the University of Oklahoma. Fear says the new code is designed to enhance the survivability of residential structures in wind speeds up to 135 miles per hour.
92% roughly of all tornadoes are below that wind speed, so it protects them for most tornadoes. And then even in an EF5, similar to the Moore tornado, 80 to 85% of the homes affected were at wind speeds below 135.
The code adds about $1.15 per square foot to the cost of constructing a home and is expected to lessen the damage from tornadoes.
But you still have to have a storm shelter. You still have to have safe refuge, because when the wind speeds go above 135 miles an hour, your house is not a safe place until you have a storm shelter.
The 2013 storms raised questions about the lack of public storm shelters in the state. University of Oklahoma meteorologist Kevin Claisel says after the city of Norman closed its public shelters, people flocked to the National Weather Service offices trying to escape the 2013 tornadoes, despite the fact those offices are not a safe shelter.
And everybody just assumed, wow, well, the weather people, they've had to have taken action to be safe. And so we had over 1,000 people show up at the National Weather Center, almost 200 pets, and it was total chaos.
Claisel says people are better off sheltering in place instead of getting in their car, which is more dangerous than a mobile home.
4 wheels, lighter weight, the ability to go airborne, and as we saw in the May 2013, cars stacked upon cars, and nobody even knew where the original point. You know, they might have flown 5 miles from their origin point. So essentially, by saying, I don't want to be in a mobile home, you're getting into another one if you're getting into a car. That's not a good idea.
Claisel says the best idea is to have a storm shelter in your home and prepare for tornadoes beforehand, rather than relying on public shelters that may be full or too far away to be any protection.